This is part 3 of my big top making project. This is my knurling tool. I want to put a single knurl, so in order to do that, I'm going to take this apart, and I'm going to put one of these in here, and it's going to work great. It doesn't quite fit all the way down here, so I have to take a little bit out of the bottom with my file. Let's get this over to the lathe. Still a little dirty, I'll have to be real careful when I clean it up, but you can see it's a nice, really tight, kind of like a crankshaft kind of pattern. Okay, this next step is arguably the most important. I need to drill a perfectly centered, perfectly sized hole to press fit the ruby. This is a number 2 centering drill. The size of the shank is, I believe, exactly big enough for the ruby to be press fit. It's just to give you kind of a preview. That's what it's going to look like. We're going to turn this a nice bright blue, so got to get it perfectly clean. Piece is still cooling down. The lighting makes a real difference on something like this. It goes from dull and boring to wow. Alright, this is cooled down now and everything's done. This is ready to press fit right into here. This isn't going to fit into the press though. This is just way too long, and I don't want to cut this off right now. I want to leave this large bit on the other side of the chuck so that there's a little bit of a counterweight to keep everything nice and balanced. So we're going to have to fit this a little bit differently. Well, this is a little bit different. Well, if it's stupid but it works, then it ain't stupid. Alright, everything's on there nice and tight. Looks pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. I'm cutting it about 0.03 of an inch per pass here, so being really careful. Alright, now that is every surface clean, fresh milled, balanced. I'm ready to go. So now, decoration. Okay, I think I've decided to go with a concave design on the top, a ripple design on the bottom, and then I'm going to leave this face nice and clean. Alright, that's come out rather nicely. Now I've got a fresh tungsten carbide tip loaded up in my tool holder, and I'm going to put a few decorative grooves into the stem. Then we're going to part off, put the ruby in, and we'll be all done. Alright, there we go. So this is why I had the hole go all the way through, so we can have this beautiful little dot of light shining through the ruby. Alright, we're over at my desk. I've gotten a rather lovely box for the top. I've cut out some foam and some cloth to seat it in there rather nicely. Now for the spinning the top, there's a bit of a catch. It's so big and heavy that I can't quite get a good spin on it. So we're going to cheat. I have here my Dremel with a soft cotton tip on it. We just now hit 9 minutes 50 seconds. If I uploaded a video of this whole thing going, I just wouldn't be able to upload it. I'm very pleased with this. It's certainly the biggest top I have. Definitely the longest spinning if you cheat with a Dremel. Very happy with it. It's wonderful. 13 minutes flat, just unbelievable.